Thanksgiving dinner asked for you.
Frank, I was right here. I don't understand it. After beaming 26 straight hours of our Turkey Day marathon across the country, Atlanta should be burning by now.
It was the greatest dinner party I've ever given. Even grander than last April's hat party. What did you think?
Frank, I'm a scientist. I don't have time to think.
Oh, someone's overtired. Why don't you put your stuff away and get some sleep?
I just don't know. I just don't know what I did.
Look, you didn't get much to eat. Here, I made you a snack. Want some?
I don't have time for a snack. Frank, that's it. Daddy-O. Yeah, Frank, you're brilliant. I could kiss. Right. Daddy-O. That's it. Daddy-O, starring Dick Contino. Yes.
Sandy Frank, gets about the house all day. Oh, look at him. Look at the guy, sleeping like a baby. Here, I know. Sad, isn't it? All he wanted to do was inflict a little pain, make the world a little worse and stuff. Heck, even worked without sleep for 24 hours. And now, his experiment is shambles. He's overcome with fatigue and grief. Now cracks a noble heart. And good night, sweet prince, and a flight of angels sing thee to thy rest. I can't let these efforts go to waste. I have to start the last experiment for him. Oh, it's his favorite too. It conquered the world. You there, you, yes you, don't you care? Don't you even care? This man has given his soul for you. You can't turn your backs on him now. One last chance, come on, look into your Hey, look at this. His hair is so stiff you can do fun stuff with it. Look, he's an angel. He's a pixie. He's an angel. He's a pixie. He's an...
Frank, we have to talk.
Come on, Papa, eat.
I failed, Frank. How hard could it be to take over the world? Piece of cake, right?
Oh, come on, don't be so hard on yourself. You just did a 30-hour marathon of your most diabolical experiments ever. I mean, not just any stiff could pull that off.
No, Frank, you're the trooper here. You put on that great spread, and the place looked great, and you look great, and I just want to tell you, Frank, I really admire you.
Thanks, Steve. It takes a big man to admit that.
No, Frank, I mean it. You're a real booster. You know, I think I'll have a piece of that pumpkin pie.
Well, I used that on my sandwich. Don't have any left.
Oh, no matter. Mincemeat it is, then.
Made that into a shake. Not any left.
Start running, Frank.
Yes, sir. Hey, that ship runs on a Simon game.
Doot, 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 doot.
I had a Neil Simon game. It was just to push a lot of loud people arguing.
What's so wrong?
I'm walking out of this house now.
What's so wrong? I'm walking out of this house now. What's so wrong? You don't love me, do you? What's so wrong? You don't love me. I walk out of this house.
True Grit
I need
magazine.
another phone. I know this is hard to believe.
A freshman at a small Midwestern Space Institute.
You dreamed, yeah. Good morning. Dear Penthouse, I'm a freshman at a small... I'm a lieutenant. I'm a lieutenant at a small Midwestern Space Institute.
You'll never believe.
I never thought I'd be writing you.
Sherry was smaller, with Candy was more pert.
The blonde one was tall. With the thing and that's the... Sorry, Captain Angus.
Sorry, Captain Martian person. Mr.
With the
Martian.
saluting and the thing and the...
Oh, Bridget has, I think Sherwood Schwartz wrote this.
That's really funny.
That's really good.
Little man in a red suit.
Go to bed, little man.
Celebrity birthdays, Florence Henderson, Joe Graggioli, and Robert Guillaume were born on this day.
That's pretty funny.
Today's celebrity birthdays, Florence Henderson.
That guy looks like a really old young man, doesn't he?
One of those guys.
Like what was that disease they had in Blade Runner when you aged?
Yeah.
Really
I forget what
There's
it's
a
called.
real
Got Joe
disease.
Gradiola too. And Robert Guillaume.
Robert Guglielmi.
Replace South America with my head.
My head the size of Africa. Up next.
Yeah! Yeah, ridiculous circumstance! Well, what do you know?
They're in the enchanted
What voice
forest.
is that?
Curly.
The only Third Stooge.
From each script, which we have here, we get a prop list. This show is pretty prop intensive. A lot of physical comedy, but a lot of gags made from objects. One of the things that Joel does is the invention exchange. One of the invention exchanges in this show are toaster pals. Put them in your toaster, and they come out burned. So we have to make a special effect that appears to be a smoking toaster with these little guys in it. So one of the things we're working on is a little piece that will control the smoke from underneath the toaster. We'll put a little punk or incense or a piece of burnt paper in there and then snap this closed when we need it to shut off. So kids, don't try this at home. The name Toolmaster comes from a Trip Shakespeare song, which is a real good local Minnesota band, turning national. They have a song called Toolmaster of Brainerd, which is about this character that comes down from northern Minnesota, gets a guitar that his dog finds, and takes over the town. Turns out that he doesn't like it and he goes back home. So anyway, Frank and I were working on sets a couple summers ago, and Frank started parodying song lyrics, and so he started singing Toolmaster Jeff Maynard, and that sort of stuck, you know. Became my title. Then when the credit time came and decided what was going to be on the show for end credits, my department doesn't really have a name. You know, you could call it props, but that's kind of short of the real truth, and so we said, well, let's call it that. Let's call it Toolmaster.
Not dead yet. Oh, sorry, we also got this, a Charlie Brown Christmas.
Oh, wow, I love that one. Especially the part where all the kids gather around and eat all those Madison cakes, and cuckoos, zingers,
Oh, look, Crow, look, more Christmas catalogs. L.L. Bean, Neiman Marcus, Monkey Ward's, Fisher's Nuts, Edmund Scientific, Uncle Bob's Produce Wrap.
for the traditional Yuletide cabbage.
Right to ours for the elite little ones, the magical world of F.A.O. Schwartz.
Parents, remember, kids always know best, so get them whatever they want. Look, a $900 taffeta octopus outfit.
Thanks, Dad.
Marcus,
Ooh, let me
furry
see.
little Surrey.
Let me see there.
Yeah. You know, Tom, when I see these catalogs, all I see are 800,000 acres of decimated old-growth forest.
Oh, is that the Christmas spirit? I don't think so.
Let's have a Patrick Swayze Christmas one and all. This can be the haziest. This can be the laziest. This can be the Swayziest Christmas of them all. La 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 la.
Well, what do you think?
I think you better come with me, Phil. Come
How
on.
long before it comes to standard?
Yeah, we'll be right back after this. Save a like for me.
How long before it becomes a standard?
I think you gotta come with me.
We'll be right back. Save a like for me.
Well, I don't think we can do any better.
Right. The holiday season is here, the boss is on vacation, and we've gone crazy! Well, I know from experience that nothing chafes a kid's hinder more than asking for a really great gift and having it maligned into a completely practical and stupid gift. Enter the Wish Squisher.
Yeah, just take any really cool gift that any kid would love, like these video cassette cartridges, which I've always wished for. And what you do is then you turn it upside down.
Oh!
No, no, this thing wasn't.
Oh, golly!
We'll be here a long time.
Take two. Slate it, take two.
You couldn't write it better than that.
Save all these tapes. It's gonna be a great party.
This is for the Christmas tree.
MST3K. But what's wrong? Frank's bleeding.
All over the gift. Oh,
God bless us, everyone.
Yeah, we should do that.
Are you gonna do it?
Black Santa? What are you, nuts?
What is this, a soliloquy all of a sudden? Whoa! Ah, the old Mannix disarm.
What was a water ski doing in there anyway? Ooh. Ah, good idea, Santa. Risk the kids' lives. Oh, action scene, guys. Not since the pie fight scene in The Great Chase.
Not since the mudside screen in McClintock.
Not since the wagon race scene in the Hallelujah Trail.
Not since the chess playing scene in Boiled Strawberries.
Not since the orgy scene in Caligula. And, oh, sorry. Ooh.
Hey, it's the Round John Virgin.
Ah, there goes his appendix.
Isn't that how Houdini died?
Exactly.
Det taxes. Det taxes. On April 15. Taxetag. The Comedy Centralen illuminating the doing things in life insurance. Mitte all dag merdanen. Und taxes. Featuring Unavans in their lifen. Mystery Science Theater 3000. Der Hund blown der Böte in mein Soul. Tell me about it.
Watch Death and Taxes April 15th, beginning at 7 a.m. here at Comedy Central.
In the not too distant future, next Sunday AD, there was a guy named Joe, not too different from you or me. He worked at Gizmonic Institute, just another face in a red jumpsuit. He did a good job cleaning up the place, but his boss didn't like him, so they shot him into space.
Well, I'm from Reading, Pennsylvania. I didn't care that I didn't have tickets. I thought I'll stand out in the corner and just watch everybody go in if I can't get in.
There's nothing else like it. It's totally different.
I came from Washington, D.C. to see the show. I read about it in the paper, and I just thought it'd be fun to see. I love these guys. I watch them all the time.
We've got all the shows on tape, and we just sent one out to Colorado a little while ago, so we circulate them. We don't miss it.
Their wit and wisdom. And I think it's important to hear Crow's sarcasm.
This is the Uptown After the Cable Show with our heroes, Joe and the Butts. We'll try to kill it with a forklift.
Good humor.
Yeah, it's the kind of humor that hasn't really been on like before, or really done before. The fact that these people are sitting there making up lines.
A world without end is about to begin.
By order of the fire marshal, there is no smoking in this auditorium.
Matt Wales, first day of president. Oh, yeah.
This will be the start of something bad.
This is what happens when you bring in fireworks from Wisconsin.
These are very comfortable quarters. Thank you.
Yeah, I live to serve you. Come from the past. I gotta drop everything.
Fish if I ever saw one.
New rule, Rod. Shirts all the time.
Good morning. Did you sleep well? Yes, thank you.
Panakukin.